And which one you choose is really going to depend on which phase of play you're being put in by the server. Now, the server has a lot to do with this because he or she is dictating what type of shot you're going to receive first. And you need to be able to choose the correct technique response to fit that scenario. So what do I mean by that? For example, if the server just hits a big booming first serve and you only have one type of swing response, and that is like a full ground stroke swing, forehand or backhand, you're going to find yourself making a lot of unforced errors against a big server. If, on the other hand, everything is just kind of defensive and you're not very confident and you're in the habit of just blocking everything back because maybe you play a lot of big servers, then when you get a weak serve, you won't have the confidence and the tools, the ability to really make a weak server pay. So Mihao is going to help me demonstrate here, and we're going to go through 3 different types of technique. The first one is going to be purely defensive. I'm not going to tell him where I'm hitting my serve. You'll notice I'm well inside the court here. I'm going to basically aim for one corner or the other, and his response to my aggressive offensive serve is going to be to just block it back. He's going to set the racket up behind the ball, open the racket face a little bit, and just get it in play. So he's practicing his ability to just start the points when he's in a very difficult situation. I'm going to try to challenge him even a little more than that and really kind of put him off balance. Oh, his target is going to be 8 to 10 feet over the net. So that was actually a pretty big miss by Mihao. There we go. And our goal here is just simply to get it in. Give ourselves a lot of margin for error over the nets and hopefully neutralize the point by putting it deep in the court. That was too easy. Nice shot, Mihao. I'm going to try to knock him off balance a little more. There it is. Made it. One more. So he's just trying to block these back. And again, we have a target of, hopefully high over the net, deep in the court. We're not going to expect him to do that every time because we're purposefully trying to really knock him off balance here and practice that defensive response. The second type of response, he's going to keep his topspin grip on either side, and he's going to practice just guiding the ball back. So he's not going to take a full backswing like you would on a typical ground stroke exchange. He's going to go from his ready position, really just turn and just put the racket out in front behind the ball and just guide the ball back over the net. So again, I'm going to be trying to give him a defensive, or rather put him in a defensive position. And he's going to practice. Sorry, Mihao. He's going to practice getting the racket behind the ball and just guiding it back with a drive. Back to the forehand again. Nice. Perfect. And now the last response that we're going to work on is when you have an offensive opportunity. So I'm now going to ratchet my serve back a bunch, and I'm really just going to put it in the middle of the box. It's going to be weak, and he's now going to practice his ability to go through a full swing, just like he would on any other ground stroke where he has a chance to move in and attack. It's going to take a full backswing, make a full follow through. Now his target is going to be just a foot or two over the top of the nets, and his focus is going to be on hitting a penetrating offensive shot. So you're going to notice, I'm not going to talk about footwork in this video, but you're going to notice different footwork pattern as well as he really transfers into the shot and through the shot in order to make an offensive response. Let's see one more of those. So you're seeing a full swing now from Mihao. Nice. So there's 3 really very different technical, in terms of swing technique, 3 very different responses that you can use in 3 different phases of play as the returner. Really just a purely defensive response, just blocking it. A defensive response, but with a little bit more authority, just kind of guiding it and putting it in play consistently, and the attacking response. If you don't have all 3 of those, then against specific opponents, you're going to struggle doing what you have to do to either just get in the points and give yourself a chance, or really capitalize on the opportunities that you have against somebody with a weak serve. So hopefully this was helpful to you and gave you some ideas for practice and for your own swing technique today. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and click like if you're watching it on YouTube. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any future lessons. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time and your attention. Take care and good luck with your tennis.